Hello everybody, I'm Andrea Gonzalez from your Patriot Press News, and with some help from my friends Travis, David, and Janae, we all got a chance to talk to some of you guys about some of our classes that we can choose for electives. So let's roll.
We were representing Art 1.
What interests you in the class?
Well, what interested me was, besides getting, fine art knocked out, it's a good learning experience.
What are the different things you learn in this class?
A few things on how to properly get images onto the paper without losing too much detail and being able to really get that, whatever I'm looking at on there and all the details and everything.
What have you really enjoyed about the class?
What I've really enjoyed about the class is definitely the atmosphere and the teacher and what we work on, because it piques my interest.
How do you feel what you are learning can help you excel outside of the classroom?
I think I can really go into not just standard drawing and art and painting and things, but also even graphic design and how I can probably apply colors and lines and things like that onto everything that I see and be able to get people really into whatever I'm putting out there.
How awesome is Miss Club?
The awesomest.
So we're in medical interventions right now, which is part of the biomedical science program.
Freshman year, I was interested in becoming a forensic analyst, and the first course is about solving a crime scene. So that was cool.
So I want to be a pediatrician, and so this course gives you insight on everything that you would be learning out when you were studying your career.
To start off, we learned about different medical stuff, so electrophoresis, and then when we went more in depth into the class, we learned how to do it, and we actually got to do it. So that was one thing.
Yeah, so the first course we learn all the basic biology, and then the second course we go into anatomy, and this course, which is medical interventions, we're doing hands-on, just procedures and stuff on certain cases.
What have you really enjoyed about the class?
I think the hands-on and the teamwork you get to do with people.
Yeah, so there's a lot of independence in the class. There's a lot of just individuality. You get assigned a case or a certain topic, and you get to do that on your own, and then you get to come together as a class to discuss different ideas and topics and stuff.
How awesome is your teacher?
Really awesome. He's cool.
Super awesome. Pasquale is very patient.
He actually cares about his students.
Yeah, and he's very dedicated to the matter. So he's very studious and a good teacher overall.
We all kind of want to go into the medical field, so this will help us get an advantage on the future schooling that we have to do.
Yeah, we'll have insight on everything that we're going to learn later. So this was definitely set us apart from the rest of our colleagues.
We're representing AP Gov.
One of the main things that interested me in this class was the opportunity to learn how the American government really works and how it used to work and how it's changed. It's very interesting to me, I think.
The different things we learned in the class is how the government works and what each branch does and what each president changed about each branch.
What have you really enjoyed about this class?
The discussions are to die for. Miss McPhail, she's an incredible teacher with an incredible method. Really just unbelievable.
Mrs. McPhail is great because she has always great conversations with the students and always has pretty good lecture that's mostly interesting all the time.
How do you feel what you are learning can help you excel outside of the classroom?
I now know how to choose a candidate and how to register to vote. All this stuff is, I didn't even know this before taking AP Government, and I didn't even know it was important. But now, I've got so much respect for the government.
What is the class you are representing?
CTE Digital Photography. What interests me is knowing how to take more defined photos.
What I learned was how to properly use the camera, use Photoshop to edit photos, and then blur out the background.
I enjoyed how I can express my mind through a photo.
How awesome is your teacher?
Mr. Kalantar is a great teacher because he is always interacting with the students and always makes sure we're working in a quiet, calm, and positive working environment.
I know that in the future this could help me capture special moments at parties or at weddings or any kind of special event.
We are representing Avid.
What interests you in the class?
What interests me about the class was everything they teach you about college and the process on how to do it, the ACT, SAT. They give you specific numbers of colleges you're interested in, and they help you get to that point.
Different things you can learn is about study skills, the SAT, and everything, the ups and downs of college and everything to get prepared.
What I've really enjoyed about Avid is how close we've come. Freshman year, I didn't really know anyone in this class, and I've had the same people in my class for all 3 years now, and I love them, and they've become a family, and I've loved all my teachers, and I just feel like we all have a close bond.
Oh man, Miss Worth is the best. She gives you the home feeling when maybe you don't have it at home, and she takes care of you in anything you need, personal and school-wise. But that's of course when she's here. But
Learning in Avid can really help you, especially for the future of your college career.
The program I'm representing is the MSJC dual enrollment classes, and I'm going to be talking about political science, but next year they will be offering legal foundations and immigration law. It was interesting to me that I would be able to obtain college credits and that I was able to get a grade bump in my GPA. We had a lot of class discussion about our opinions, and we learned about the current events going on in the world today. I enjoyed that we could actually share what our opinions are about political things and that we could talk to each other about each side of our story. Mr. Fung is awesome sauce. I feel it can help me excel outside the classroom because we know what's going on around the world and we're aware of our surroundings.
AP Art History.
What interests you in the class?
The fact that you get to learn about art and how it developed over the centuries, and because you get to learn about different cultures and how they evolved as well, along with their art style and form. And so it really helps you realize how people as a whole kind of developed, and just seeing their artwork develop and their techniques as well. It was just really interesting, especially since I'm not an artistic person, and being able to appreciate the development of it was still really cool, and I really enjoyed it. Miss Clough is a pretty cool teacher. I'm not it's true. She's really cool, and she really helped make the class a lot more fun. It was just really enticing to see, and it was just she really helped me learn a lot that.
How do you feel what you're learning can help you excel outside of the classroom?
Well, just being able to, because of the techniques that I learned in that class, to be able to catch on to details over the artworks and sculptures and stuff. It was just really interesting, and so kind of going out, and so I like to go to museums and just and I see normal buildings and stuff, and I see how ancient works and stuff developed and kind of influence artwork and buildings and stuff, architecture nowadays and stuff. So that was really cool, just because I can apply things I learned in the classroom and to everyday things.
We are representing yearbook.
What interests you in this class?
Taking pictures and being able to talk to people and capturing memories. It seemed fun.
The different things we learn is mostly socializing with people outside of the classroom. You get to learn how to use a camera, so that's pretty cool, and you build friendships.
How awesome is your teacher, Miss Markham?
She is amazing. I love her. She's like a mom in here. She takes good care of us.
Markham 2020.
Yeah.
How do you feel what you are learning can help you excel outside of the classroom?
I feel like it can help you socializing more and just coming out, stepping out
of the box.
Yeah.
Social skills.
We are representing Plus.
What interests you in the class?
I'm interested in becoming a better leader.
What are different things you learn in the class?
Different leadership skills and how to help everybody out.
What I really enjoyed about Plus is how warm everybody is and how everybody is just here for a reason, and that reason is to help students feel better about themselves and to make a difference in the world, because the world is just going really downhill. So Plus is kind of here to give students that motivation to change it.
Ms. Medrano is a really influential teacher, and she always makes sure to inspire her students, and she always wants all her students to do the best they can.
What we're learning in here can help us excel outside of the classroom by learning that there's certain things that you should say to people when they need help and how to help everybody out when they need it.
The class we're representing is advanced soccer.
It's a fun sport, and we just come out here and play.
Just being with our friends and just playing for the whole period. Ms. Myers is awesome. She's very supportive of the class, and yeah.
You play soccer, you could join any outside team for the city, play there for them, and you just be good at soccer, help you, you'll be better.
What is the class you are representing?
We are representing American Sign Language.
I was interested because I enjoy hands-on learning, and this language really is hands-on as compared to any other foreign language that we offer at this school.
What are the different things you learn in this class?
We have learned deaf culture, history, and yeah.
How awesome is Dr. Machado?
She is amazing. She will always be there for you no matter what.
How do you feel what you're learning can help you excel outside of the classroom?
I feel that knowing sign language really can help me with future job opportunities if I ever need to interpret.
We are presenting Art 2.
What interests you in the class?
Well, I've always been really interested in art, and this just really helps me explore more.
We learn about working with various materials like folding cardboard. We learned about shading, and we also learned about grading each other's art.
I enjoy the fact that there's never a dull moment in this class, and there's always a positive vibe, and thanks to Ms. Bryan, she makes teaching very fun.
She's really great. She's like a friend, you know, she wants you to better yourself in art, and she's just really great.
How do you feel what you are learning can help you excel outside of the classroom?
Showing off to your friends. If there's a party, you could probably make awesome decorations with little materials.
We're representing the FFA and Ag program here at Heritage.
The wide variety of things you get to do is really what interested me in the class, like the plants and the animals.
What are the different things you learn in the class?
So I'm in the vet science class, and basically we do a lot of dissections and hands-on working with the animals that you don't usually get to do in other science classes. So it's a lot different and it's a lot of fun.
What have you really enjoyed about the class?
I really enjoy the energy and the dedication that the students have. I also really enjoy getting to come out to the farm and work with the animals and the plants.
How awesome is Mr. Perotti?
Mr. Peroti's pretty awesome. He's a really inspirational teacher, and he really wants you to do your best, so he will push you, but it's all for the best.
How do you feel what you're learning can help you excel outside of the classroom?
You get hands-on experience in the actual agriculture industry, and you get to see what it's like to actually work in ag, so in the future, you know what you're doing more.
The class I'm representing is Drama 2. My biggest interest for the class is the ability to be on stage and learn how to memorize properly. We learn how to set build, also how to sing, acting emotionally, and being funny, as comedic as we could. The biggest enjoyment of the class are my classmates because we get to do scenes together, and that's always fun. My teacher's pretty freaking awesome. I mean, have you met Mr. Newman? I think what I've learned in the classroom is going to help me excel outside the classroom in future productions that the drama department plays, along with what I want to do after I graduate high school and go to college to major in theater.
What is the class you are representing?
We are representing the CTE video production class.
What interests you in the class?
Well, for me, it was just the idea of being able to make like a movie that people could really enjoy, whether it be like a comedy or anything, just cool to see.
We learned how to properly use a camera, edit videos that we take, and how to create different settings with some prompts in the room.
For me, it was really the editing part of it, just having fun with throwing in stuff that's really not supposed to be there. And then once it's done, seeing the end product is really cool.
I'd say Mr. Kalantar is pretty awesome. He's a really good teacher, and he just lets us enjoy this class and just teaches us how to do different things.
How do you feel what you're learning can help you excel outside of the classroom?
Say if I was to get a job straight out of maybe next year or something, and I was to go into like an editing job somewhere, I don't know how that would work, but I feel like I could make a living off of it.
We are representing marine biology.
What interests you in the class?
Doing all of the dissections and learning about different marine fish.
What are the different things you learn in the class?
We learned how to work together as a team and dissect animals in a more planned kind of manner, you could say.
How do you feel what you're learning can help you excel outside of the classroom?
In any science major in college, it allows you to apply lab work to your work.
How awesome is Mr. Bauer?
Mr. Bauer is the best teacher at this school. No one can compare to him in any way.
Hi everyone, this is Mr. Bauer. I'm in my marine
marine biology class, 4th period. I just want to let you know that if you're interested in learning more about marine animals and the species of the ocean, you should be taking my class. That's right, my class in marine biology. We do a number of dissections. We've done squid, sea urchin, starfish, dogfish, sharks, perch. Don't forget the blue crab, right? I'm hoping that if you got room in your schedule that you'll choose marine biology next year as one of your science courses. Don't forget, it's A through G qualified with the D requirement for laboratory. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you guys for watching our Patriot Press News segment on our electives for next year. Please stay tuned and updated for what we have next for you guys. Thank you guys for watching.